Hey guys, what's going on? This is part 4 of the psychedelic trance in FL Studio tutorial. Some of the people were telling me to speak a bit louder, so I'm going to try. Anyway, so in today's tutorial we're going to discuss arpeggios, and arpeggios are found a lot in trance music. And basically what an arpeggio is it's the notes of a chord broken down into notes. So we're going to show you how to do this in a couple of different ways and what you can do with it in psychedelic trance music, and hopefully it's going to go well. Okay, so I just opened up a random piano that FL Studio gives you. I loaded it into the sampler sequencer, and we picked a chord. Let's do a minor chord, and do the C minor chord, and let's hear how it sounds. That's the C minor chord. Okay. Now you go over here to tools, and in tools they have a lot of cool things you should learn how to use, like riff machine. If you ever get bored and you can't give anything yourself, it makes riffs for you. It's pretty cool. Chop and glue and all those different things we'll talk about eventually. Here is an arpeggiate thing, and it goes like that, and now it makes it into an arpeggio. Now let's listen to how it sounds. So you see it's playing the notes of the chord in progression. C. Yeah, what was that again? It's a D sharp and a G, and that's what makes a C minor chord. C, D sharp, and G, and it plays that. So that it sounds like a little bit, probably you're used to hearing it maybe in classical music or in different things, but it's used a lot in psychedelic trance. So I'll show you. I've made up a different one over here, just a basic kick bass thingy. Right. And we made an arpeggio. We used Vanguard for it. Vanguard has a lot of good arpeggios, presets, all these ones over here, and you can play around with them. So what we did is we made a progression over here. The bass, the first 8 bars is C, and then it goes to A. So, and then we want to make it a C to A minor progression in the chain, because C to A minor is always a very good sounding switch. And I'll show you. So first we made a C chord and went over here, we put it on C7, and let's listen to it. So obviously that's much cooler than what we had before, because we're using a real VST and we're making different sounds, and it also has, you can control down or up, whichever way the arpeggio wants to go. See, quarter, alter, goes from back and forth. And you can change the speed to 164 to switch. Different things like that. But usually 1/16 is a good speed. Let's keep it as up, and now let's listen to it together. We'll start from over here because it's just whatever. So that's a pretty basic chord progression. It's C major to A minor, and you see the bass note is C, and then the bass note over here switches to A, and this C to A minor thing is just a very simple chord progression, and that's what we do with it. So you can use these things in trance. We just have to figure out where to put them, and if you want it to be major or minor. Usually things are going to be minor, but it's always good to switch from major to minor. It's always good to switch up your songs, obviously, from keys. You don't just want to have one bass track just with the same bass note the whole time. We want to hear variations, and we want to make music for good people, and we like to make good music, and good music has chord changes in it. There's 8 notes for a reason. So now I'll show you what we can do with arpeggios in one of my other projects. This one is called Stars. So over here we have a little bit of a breakdown. I'll show you what goes on. We'll start from over here, let's say.
to your divine image, 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 your divine
In this thing we have a whole bunch of different things going on. We have this. This is just that. And the main arpeggio that I want to show you over here actually is right over here. And so it's on the volume envelope, so it's building up slowly as we heard in the thing. It's this one, the melody. This is what you're hearing. So this progression is also going from A sharp to D. And this is a major chord. I'm not really sure. It looks like it's like an added on, because usually the chords are, you know, you can use your C major and your C minor, and you know, you can do that, but they give you all these other chords. And if you understand a little bit about music theory, I studied music theory for like 2 years, so you want to add on some different things, different chords, major 9, sharp 11, and 13ths and 6th, and different things, so you can play around with different sounds and see what works best for your music. But so in here we see listen to the arpeggio. We'll mute out this and this, and we'll just listen how it builds up.
How many people, ask people, when you look for love in your life?
Let's just put it back on these tracks just in case, whatever. Sounds like a classical music orchestra playing psychedelic trance. It's pretty cool, and it adds on a lot. So that's what you can do with arpeggios, and you can do different things, and you can just play around with different things. Another cool thing that I want to explain in this tutorial is that FL Studio gives you a lot of loops over here. They're really random, but I use them a lot. I don't even use like other loops I get from the internet, just because you can play around with these so much. Like this thing right over here. Yeah. Here, let's listen to it. Something. Just really trying to like teach whatever I know, and it's not so simple, and just trying to set up time and sounds and different things. Please complain if I do anything wrong, and hopefully we will continue. Peace and love.